The news of a day that literally successfully first time uh, inhibited into inside of the human brain the chip, Neuralink company of Elon Musk. The question here it's rising. What is the first thought on your mind? Should you trust it or not? Should you trust somebody who is playing a god uh, by literally being in a shadow of the government partnership with government? It's so clear that this is something, if we embrace Neuralink experiment that's turned to reality right now, because this is already happening last 30 years with other living beings. Unfortunately, there were many who were sacrificed living beings while they were trying to experiment and put inside and activate their brain. Of course, it's unethical, and these fears have related to all the living beings. While such a cruel and unethical project is happening, what would be the final motive and turning to consequences, betraying us, our government, if we say yes, and if we all say yes, and let's have a microchip inside of us, because with this partnership with the government that Elon Musk at the moment is having, it's clearly that he is just pushed to do this. Imagine that 1 month before he was warning us, a few months before he was warning us in general about danger from AI, and here it is. All the things eventually that these guys is reporting us ahead, uh, we should find it serious. Somehow, what I understood from a period of clearly I have a vision during that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, and in the period of starting the crisis and the war in East Europe, Elon Musk was literally pushed to be a partner with the government, and he's trying to escape and be foxy. He cannot escape it again because he's living in this country. He's a taxpayer in US, but he's uh, fooling with the same idea that he's with the same partnership. He's always switching off. The way he's switching on, for example, in the start of the Ukraine war, when he partnered with the snake, with the beast, that was the first moment where we saw his way of handling um, his rebellion spirit against the government, because he gave them the he couldn't escape the partnership, and obviously he gave them the satellite that they used, again unethically they used for targeting the enemy in Ukraine during the front, and then he switched it off. So I do believe that this guy will understand that he, whatever the government push him to do, he is as well going to find a way again to go out clever and obviously stop the final bit with that Neuralink project with the humans will be stopped. Again, it's a crossroad. If he choose to stay in this partnership, but I see it breaking the partnership with the government, and otherwise it's a crossroad. Should he betray us, the the humans and all the planet Earth, or should he just break a partnership with the government? It's so clear that he has, and I see him trying to be like a jongler, like I said, like it was the first time with the satellite in Ukraine. I see him now happening, and like he was as well talking about artificial intelligence. Here it is, Neuralink is now something that he's trying somehow to make it fulfilled, but on other side as well going to quit from this. He will find the official reason to avoid spreading this, even if its experiment was done, it's successful. We didn't see this human, they don't want to tell us again, but it's their privacy. But I see that he's going to break through this as well. Will be so much pushing of the media narrative, and this time it's not a secret project. All the last 30 years were secret project against them, against all these living beings that they were sacrificed. But this time the online community is really triggering him to leave the deal with the government. And I see him finally breaking through. So bye bye Neuralink project, and no more cruelty towards animals, and no more any kind of artificial interfering with our decisions.